Welcome back to Turks Who Eat. We're still here in Istanbul, and this week we're scoping out the best Turkish breakfasts. From spots with beautiful Bosphorus views to one of the largest breakfasts we've ever had, we can't wait to show you these amazing spots. Stick around to find out which spot was our favorite. Turkish breakfast is more than a meal. It's an entire cultural experience, and one that is not to be missed when you're traveling in Turkiye. Breakfast is often a pretty leisurely meal, made up of lots of small dishes, often so many that it becomes a sort of a game of Tetris to fit them all on the table. We're going to start off with a bang and show you one of the largest and most impressive Turkish breakfasts you can get in Istanbul.
This morning we're here in Nişantaşı, which is a really cool, fashionable, hip neighborhood in Istanbul. We had breakfast at a place called Cesme Kahvalti.
Here, they offer what's called Cesme Kahvalti, which is a full breakfast at a set price. This breakfast comes with eggs, cheeses, fresh bread, fruits and vegetables, and so much more. And they offer some things here that you don't find at all breakfast places. One thing that we particularly loved was the mor lahana tarator. It's a dish that's made up of purple cabbage mixed with a garlicky yogurt sauce. First of all, the color is so beautiful, and it's super tasty. They also offer bazlama here, which isn't something that you can get at every Turkish breakfast. Bazlama is a really thin crepe-like dough filled with spinach, cheese, or potato. It's cooked fresh here, and we're sure you'll love it. Of course, they also do the classics well too. Mehmet loves sucuk with his breakfast, which is a cured beef sausage. I love the honey and kaymak combination. Kaymak is a creamy dairy product. It's honestly hard to describe, but you have to try it. Pair it with honey, and oh my god, it's one of the best things you'll ever eat. Also, don't skip on the jams here. They make over 30 different jams themselves with organic products, and they're so good. They come to your table with a tray full of these jams, and you get to pick which ones you like. In addition to the set breakfast, you can also add on some extras. I ordered a lavender lemonade, which was absolutely delicious and so refreshing. We also got simit, which is a traditional Turkish bread that's circular shaped and topped with sesame seeds. It's the perfect thing to enjoy their delicious jams with. Cesme Bazlama also has a strong focus on sustainability, supporting locals, and using as many local and organic products as possible. For a truly unforgettable breakfast, head to Cesme Bazlama Kahvalti. The surrounding neighborhood is full of great shopping and cute coffee spots that are also definitely worth exploring, and this breakfast will fuel you up for lots of exploring afterwards. And while we've been focusing on the foods, we can't forget to mention the most important part of Turkish breakfast, the tea. Tea, or chai in Turkish, is not only an important part of Turkish breakfast, but an important part of the culture. In fact, Turkish people drink more tea per capita than anyone else in the world. You're not doing Turkiye right if you don't have at least a few cups of tea per day. And if you're like me, tea is great and all, but I still need a strong coffee in the morning. Luckily, Turkish coffees are always an option at most breakfast spots, and some will offer other types of coffee too. There are also a couple of additional spots in Istanbul that we recommend for coffee lovers, and we'll add those in the description below. The next breakfast spot we're going to show you is Divan.
Alright, right now we're in Bebek, which is actually one of our favorite places here in Istanbul. It tends to be pretty nice.
I think it's one of the prettiest parts of Istanbul.
Yeah, it's right on the Bosphorus, as you can see. We're going to go eat at Divan, which is actually one of our favorite restaurants and one of our favorite breakfast places. So we're going to go eat there. Unfortunately, Bindi's not with us, so one negative side about that is that they don't allow dogs unless they're very small, like pocket dogs. But obviously Bindi's not. So Bindi stayed back with my family, and we're going to go get some breakfast.
We love Divan for two reasons. First off, it has amazing views of the Bosphorus, and second, they offer a Turkish breakfast that is slightly more manageable than most other places. Here, you can get a good amount of high-quality food, but you don't leave feeling like you need to roll yourself right back into bed after. The Divan breakfast comes with cheese, bread, tomatoes, cucumbers, and cured meats. We also love that they add some walnuts and dried fruits to the plates. In addition to all of this, you can pick an egg dish. We went with menemen, which is a Turkish breakfast dish made from scrambled eggs, tomatoes, peppers, and onions.
So we just left Divan, where we had our breakfast, and that's one of our favorite places to get breakfast. So again, it was really good.
After breakfast at Divan, we definitely recommend taking some time to stroll through the Bebek neighborhood. Full of some of Istanbul's most upscale spots and a lovely promenade, it's definitely worth a walk around. We hope you're enjoying the video. We bring you a new food adventure every week. Subscribe so you never miss out. Not far from Divan is another great, more low-key spot called Kale Cafe. If this place sounds familiar, it's probably because Anthony Bourdain enjoyed a Turkish breakfast here on no reservations. Kale Cafe is just past Rumeli Hisari, a medieval Ottoman fortress dating back to the 1400s. The spot has tables right on the sidewalk, but we recommend getting a table on the upper level if you can to enjoy the best views. Kale Cafe offers a very traditional breakfast with all the necessary staples. Here we had another delicious menemen that was served piping hot and perfectly spiced. I also love that you can get grilled halloumi here. And of course, we're not passing up on any of that honey and kaymak. One last great breakfast in Istanbul is Limon Kahvalti Evi, located in the historic Cihangir neighborhood, a place you're likely to be exploring anyway if this is your first trip to Istanbul.
We are having breakfast this morning at Limon Kahvalti Evi. It looks like a really good, nice, huge Turkish breakfast.
Yeah, it's right behind us. So we're both very hungry, so let's go eat.
This spot is really cute and offers one of the best deals you can find. For only 250 lira per person, you get a full Turkish breakfast full of fresh and delicious dishes. One special dish that they offer here is kavut, a dish from eastern Turkiye made from grains that are roasted and milled, then combined with sugar, butter, and milk to create a slightly sweet but very earthy spread. The breakfast is rounded out with plenty of cheeses, potatoes, olives, and fresh vegetables.
So we just ate at Limon Kahvalti Evi. It was very, very good. We definitely highly recommend it. It was so much food for, honestly,
15 euros.
yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. So compared to some other places that we've eaten at for breakfast, this was definitely worth the 15 euros. And it's right there. So check it out if you're here.
So which spot was our favorite? Well, we're kind of split on this one. My favorite spot was Divan, because the portion sizes are just enough and you have a beautiful view of the Bosphorus. Yes, it is a bit expensive compared to some of the others, but you're really paying for the view and the upscale service. Well, Mehmet's favorite was Cesme Kahvalti, because he does appreciate a large breakfast, but also because their ingredients are all fresh, which definitely makes their dishes taste really good. We hope you enjoyed this Turkish breakfast adventure with us. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe because you won't want to miss next week's video. We're headed to the picturesque island of Bozcaada, also known as Turkiye's wine island, to explore all of its amazing food and wine. Subscribe so you never miss out.